We gotta shut them down to shut them up. Otherwise, we'll never be free.
Too bad. You can't shut me off any more than you can the billboards, or the branding on your clothes, the flyers that litter the streets, the sound bites that clog the air. I'm in your face. I'm in your head. Just like them. But I'm the menace? Here I am trying to educate. Hear it? You just want to buy it. Only if everyone else does too.
We've had our fun, but this endeavor's grown tiresome.
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
You can make
Rubio, what's your 20?
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
You think you're a hero, but you're really just a symbol of how low this city's fallen. We're better off without you. I've planted 3 bombs.
They're kind of fun.
Always hits the bat! My alibi.
Closed. Finnegan's is definitely open and full of cops. The overview bar? Too expensive. I give up. We just look. Go over like a storm. Works for me. Just gotta find one. Now let's start looking.
Gadgets. You see anything like that? We're supposed to radio the boss.
Why don't we try and take them down ourselves? It ain't go with some of this.
I don't know. From what I hear, the guy's a one-man army.
See, there's this thing. Being manipulated. I'm like some corporate tool. Use this. Buy this. Need this. It's all lies.
What is this thing? We are the anarchist fighters! We are the... We will bring down the mighty! He's another one bought and paid for. We ain't got a chance. We can't beat that. What am I doing? Can't we change your mind? You think you're a hero, but you're really just a symbol of how low this city's fallen. We're better off without you. I've planted...
You're right, thought we were gonna have a nice, relaxing Christmas Eve. After what my honest pulled at Blackgate, not a chance. Every cop in Gotham's gonna get called up now. SWAT, too. Crap. The cops I can handle. SWAT, though? Those guys do whatever they want. Oh, the parade's been canceled.
They're kind of fun. Always true.
One of those giant floating balloons.
I'd pay.
A huge boom, and then raining down on the street. The kids would probably go berserk. All that screaming and crying. Never mind, the totally still worth it. Need a drink, you and me both. But everything's shut down. I heard my alibi is still serving. Nope, closed. Finnegan's is definitely open and full of cops. The Overview Bar, too expensive. They give us a bad. Why don't we just lock over? Works for me. We just gotta find one. Let's start looking. What are we looking for again? Guy in a suit, wears a mask, cape, lots of gadgets. We see anything like that, we're supposed to radio the boss. Why don't we try and take him down ourselves? Getting public service. I don't know. But I guess the guy's from the army. The beam is deleted. Watch him.
This can't be real. That's the bat. Why? We gotta stop him. We will bring down the mighty. Not here. Not now. To fight with that freak. Get him. Don't get him. Someone's gonna get hurt. How's he? Rumble! Get the freak! We can finish this guy! I can take you! What the? Ah, crap! Just let me go! Getting his face punched in. This guy's unbelievable. Don't stand a chance. That's the man. This is our turn. Your ass. Now you're in for it.
Police know the victim fell from a nearby building. There's not much else in the file. His identity might shed some light on things. Ryan Murphy, an account manager at the Gotham Merchants Bank. Cause of death, internal injuries sustained on impact. Now I know what happened. Time to find out how and why. This blood spatter on impact. I should check the roof. Its footprints means the victim was alone. The scabby paperwork suggests he had a briefcase, and he couldn't find that. Interesting. There are two sets of fingerprints here. One belongs to the victim. The other Robert Haynes, a well-known con artist. Alfred, I need the last known location of Robert Haynes. I'll send over everything I've got in case it helps.
No need, sir. I already have a search area. Check your display. the IDs. What do you think? I can make the IDs. Sure it's gonna work. I've got the account numbers and passwords. If we've got driver's licenses and say we're the guys, as far as the bank's concerned, we're the guys. What if they recognize one of us? I specifically chose clients from out of town. Most of them have never set foot inside the bank. All right, but if this goes pear-shaped, it's on you.
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
Keep it together!
Could have made this easy. This part.
Rubio, what's your 20? On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
This shut case. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. I mean, we found the bastard's stubby little fingerprints right by the bodies.
Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. He's about to do some time.
Yeah, except forensics will take all the credit. And I'm the one who found the prints.
That's why they call him.
Engage! Engage! Let's do this! Get up! I got some...
Police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask. But why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up. I can reconstruct the crime scene with the evidence scanner. This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field. I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend, or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here. The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence. The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair. This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height. But the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground. These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were 2 other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more. The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter. Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues. This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked. She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker. Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
Come in, 8-2. Dispatch, Delta 4-4. Can you raise Delta 8-2?
Stand by, 4-4. Delta 8-2. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, report. Delta 4-4, no response from 8-2. Please proceed inside to confirm 8-2 status.
10-4, dispatch.
Marshal!
Bank!
Come check this out!